Well, hell yeah. As Mr. Ed would say, well, Wilbur, it's a fine mess you got us into today. All right. Get out of this other mess so I can see you all's here. There's Yvonne, of course. And I have my front door open, Yvonne, in case they show up today. So I might have an interruption. Hey Mo, what's up? All right. Mike Barnes. Eddie. Cheeky Monkey, what's going on? Cheeky. I know Linda's in the bushes. Raven Dark Star. All right, so I don't know that this is going to raise a whole lot, but with Shiz having her live stream tonight at 7:30, DP's not going to be going live, and I definitely wanted to get out on this. I've been watching it for the last 2 days, trying to accumulate as much information as I could on this deal, and y'all are probably pretty aware that Hoyt Webb is sitting in jail, and his channel. The thing is the night before this happened. So this incident happened on Friday, so a week ago tomorrow. So a week ago today, he was in Spokane that night and went harassing a homeless dude. And I don't know this for a fact, but I think that he went back the following day because he went right back to the same location to look for that particular guy that he was having a one-on-one with. They were going back and forth, and Hoyt's just a jerk. He's just, he's just a horse's ass. And he was harassing this homeless dude. And so I think he went back there to find him. Well, according to reports, when he got out, he saw a bunch of the homeless people over on the corner. He went back to his car and strapped on his his I gotta watch what I say because of YouTube. It's strapped on his, you know what, not his strap on, his shoulder harness. And I don't know if all of you are familiar with the story or not. We're gonna go through it, so you will be. I've got this somewhat organized since I'm running solo. Let's see. I've got a couple news reports I'll run, and then actually, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do the a week ago today. And it's only half of the live stream. I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's only the last 45 minutes or so that's applicable to what we're talking about. So let me get this up, and we'll watch. This live stream took place as bet, and you can't tell because they don't have specific time and date on the live stream, but it makes sense by looking at his page. Rusty Old Witch, what's going on? Ravenwing. All right, Nemo. Okay, let's get to this. And this is going to be the live stream that Hoyt did the night before. I believe it was the night before. Going back and researching his channel, that's what it looks like to me. And I wanted to get this stuff while I could, because you know, if he gets out on bond, he's gonna get his channel and he's gonna shut it down. Because these guys incriminate themselves with their own videos, and he's got so much that could go work against him in court. And from what I understand, last I checked, the gentleman is still in critical condition. So it's still assault in the first degree. All right, let me get this thing pulled up here. Da, 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 da. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. All right. He titled this "People Camping on the Sidewalk Threaten Me." What a piece of shit. He went out there to harass him, is what happened. And this guy, you know, really is kind of funny because he gives him a blast of crap and starts following him around and pisses him off, which is what I would do to a Frauditor. I'd tag along like a little puppy. Okay, it's up on the screen. Looks like it's all good to go. Let's pick it up here.
Yeah, I've seen the 7-Eleven you're talking about. Downtown Spokane, ladies and gentlemen. Here.
Yeah, excuse you.
Did you fart?
Huh?
Did you fart? You said, excuse me, I thought you farted.
Yeah, how would I hit you with something?
I wouldn't recommend that, young lady, because I will defend myself.
I don't give
Oh,
you permission to...
I don't care. I don't need your Constitution. Give me permission. No, it's not against the law. I'm a member of press. I'm Kootenai County Press. Look me up my channel. And you're not the first one who ever threatened to assault me. And if you do assault me, I defend myself. Do what?
Jobs. You come back from the military and the wife left for their brother.
Oh, I was walking away and you guys got my attention.
Yeah, well, my friend here got sick.
All right. Sorry about that. I know there was a delay a second ago. Thanks for asking, Eddie. I'm doing great. Keep in mind, this guy's hero is Amagansett Press. He's all about carrying pepper spray and using it. Of course, he went a little too far this time, but yeah, he just, you know, he's going out there to instigate all his videos. And that's why if he gets out, he's $75,000 bond. If he gets out on bond, you're going to see his channel disappear because he'll be pulling videos down because his channel is just loaded with evidence to prove that he goes, just like the judge said to Chili, it looks to me like this is what you want. You go out and you instigate, and you want to be arrested. Of course, I don't think he wants to be arrested like Chili did, but he wants the confrontation, and he certainly does get it.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you.
Where'd you get the best badge? Can I see it?
Yeah. CFAPA.org.
What's it stand for?
Constitution First Amendment Press Association.
What are you reporting?
But my channel is on
What are you recording on?
everything I can see in public.
First
I just came from like 5 or 6
Association.
different. So the First Amendment of the Constitution is freedom of press.
Oh, so you're just doing that?
Yeah, I'm a reporter. I got people watching from all over the world.
What's the point of the basis of what you report on?
He had 57 people
You don't have a
watching.
basis?
It's called the news.
Okay, so you're just letting people.
Do you know what the word basis means?
Like the uncut, like foundation of where you have started from and what you will not change. That is the point and what you want.
got the whole
people to
sidewalk blocked
understand,
off.
or what you want people to understand of the material that you communicate to them.
Axis. Is that body camera?
Did you listen for
No,
that?
the box says axis. Is that a body camera?
I refuse to answer that question
You guys say
until you answer mine.
no. I don't answer
You
questions
know the word basis.
in Latin or Portuguese.
No, in definition. Understanding?
Right.
Okay.
This is right outside
So
the.
when you ask a question,
This is right outside
you
guided
should either listen
tours.
for the answer for the guidance
Downtown
that you're looking
Spokane.
for, that you
Yeah.
asked me to communicate to you, or you should give me a correction of or your definition, or else that would be a pointless fucking question to ask, right? It would be.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
I know that's what I was trying to explain to you. Is that why you record it?
It's live streaming.
Okay. So can you answer right now?
Oh, I'm just listening to what you're saying.
Oh, so you're lying.
No, you're lying. I don't lie.
Bro, if I was on the other end of the screen, I'd be like,
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I'm a reporter. You came up to me and you're harassing me, so I don't know what's wrong with you, young
I'm
man.
harassing you?
Yeah.
I would ask you for the definition, but you can't even understand basis. Like the basis to what you do. Is there a basis to what you do?
Define basis.
I just did.
What
but
does it
you weren't
mean?
listening. Can you define it?
Define what?
Me define what?
You define what?
I did?
You did what?
You're asking me?
What day?
That's what I'm saying.
Last year?
No, this is live streaming?
Are you talking about 3 years ago?
No, they can hear you, right?
The Starship Enterprise.
Okay.
That's pretty funny that he's deflecting being able to answer the question. I thought the guy did a good job of defining basis. He actually got pretty detailed about it. And this moron, oh, by the way, he's complaining about the homeless people, right? I wonder if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. I'm gonna lose this screen for a second just because I wanna show you a picture of his house. I have to stop that one. Let me pull this up real fast and then we'll get back to it. Oh, I wish it was easier than that where I could share it up there. Let's see. Window, share. Okay, yeah, here it comes. This is his abode in Idaho. He's complaining about the homeless people blocking the sidewalk. Hey, here you have a bunch of people that are struggling. Yeah, and I think I saw Eddie made a comment like that a minute ago. They got to put up with this horse's ass here. They are struggling. Hey, Ron, what's going on? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now I got to get now. I just had to share that because he's such a dirtbag. All right, let me get now. I got to go back. Dun, 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 dun. Share that screen again. People camping. Okay, we'll get back to it. I do believe I really putting it together, looking at his channel. I really honestly believe that this was the Thursday night before the Friday of the incident. He went back to try to locate. I think he went back to try to locate this guy in particular.
Understand that this person that I'm communicating these words to, listen to what he's saying. and
Was there some
understand
point you
what
were
you're
getting
looking
at? I was walking.
No, I'm not talking.
I'm walking
Hey,
doing
I'm
a
not
news
talking to you, bro.
story. I'm walking
talking
doing a
to the
news
people
story.
on your fucking website.
You're talking to the
You don't
people
know
on the
what a
website.
constitution is. You don't know how to define basis. You're sitting there repeating the words that I'm communicating to you.
The
You
First
wanted me on
Amendment of
your
the
television. You
Constitution.
wanted me on your fucking site.
Do you want me to explain?
So I'm here talking to them.
Do you
I
want-
already asked you.
do you want me to
It's your
explain?
fucking chance, bro.
Do you want me
It's
to
my show
explain?
now.
Let me educate
It's
you.
my show.
The First Amendment of the
No,
Constitution and
So there's no sound. DP, is there no sound? Somebody just texted me and said there's no. I don't know what they're talking
Oh,
about.
that was me. You were muted
Oh no, for that.
minutes ago.
Right. No, but there's another one here saying there's no sound at or yeah, I don't I believe there's sound. Let me check my other browser.
I can hear you unless
Okay.
I am hallucinating.
No, you might be. Welcome,
could
by the
be.
way. Everybody, the great Dickbag Patrol has joined us.
Yes. Bow down.
Bow down to the Dickbag.
enacted by
educate you,
Congress,
bro. Let me
2015.
educate you.
The
What's
First
an amendment?
Amendment of the Constitution
What's an
enacted by
amendment, bro?
Congress, December
What's an
15th,
amendment, dude?
1791,
What did it
is as
amend?
follows.
Oh yeah, Linda, that was just a still shot. It didn't have any audio with it anyway.
And who did that?
Government shall make no law respecting any establishment of religion or
Who wrote
abridging
that?
the freedom
Can
of
you
thereof
tell me who wrote that?
or freedom of the press
Who
or
wrote
the
that?
right of the people peaceably to assemble and redress the
Deflect,
government for
deflect.
grievances.
Okay, I'm glad you know that.
So
dude.
that is the Constitution,
Okay,
the First
now, is
Amendment.
this show based?
So this is not a
on-
show. This
on-
is live news, buddy.
Okay, is this news like based on coverage that? Where do you get it?
Have a
Where
good
do you
night, man.
Good night. Like, there's no point to what you're doing.
There is a point.
Can you explain it to me? That's
I
all
just
I'm asking.
did. First Amendment enacted by Congress, December
First
15th,
Amendment, so it's just to do it
1791.
randomly.
Fuck
without
is
a point.
going on?
No,
Yeah.
somebody called the cops again. Every time I see somebody on the phone with the cops, I'm just like, hey, they're not going to come, dude.
Well, did you explain what's going on here?
Well, no, because I'm not committing a crime, so there's nothing
Well, I
they
don't
can
give a
do.
shit about the cops, dude. Or what,
Oh,
any
no,
of
I'm
that.
just saying somebody else called the cops
Oh,
on
you're
me.
talking to them?
No, just anybody that listens. Are you listening? Do you want to be my friend?
I was. Dude, now why would you say that?
Do you want to be
How
my
old are
friend?
you, dude?
Do you want to be friends?
Do you not have many?
Do you want to be my friend?
Do you not have many friends?
Do you want to be my friend?
Dude,
Do you want to be
This guy's
friends?
ringing
Does
his
that-
bell
does that,
pretty
like,
good.
It's
make me
real
mad? 'Cause
well.
It irritates the fuck out of me. You think
He's
it's funny,
salty.
but you're stupid.
He's salty.
What's
That's
that
hilarious.
mean?
Salty means when somebody is like
No,
salty.
yeah, I know you'll define that.
They all
That's
laugh
my
like
basis.
jack-offs when they get back
Basis
to
of
the
what?
corner.
Basis of action,
No,
basis
basis,
of ace
period.
of base.
It's a word, right?
Are you talking about ace of base, the
It's a
band?
word, right?
A bird is a word.
But you can't
A
define
bird,
that word.
bird. A bird is a word. A bird.
So
A bird
that's
is
the
a
news?
word.
And that's what you want
It's
your
anything I
people
see in
to know?
public.
News is anything you see public?
You started talking to me, man.
I know, and that's where I'm trying to understand who the fuck you are and what you're doing.
Yeah, Kootenai County Press. You can look up the channel on
Kootenai
YouTube.
County, this is Washington, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
I go
lie.
all over. I got
No, you
videos
don't.
in Phoenix, Arizona. I go, yeah.
No way.
I bring the videos anywhere I go.
How many
I,
people watch it?
That doesn't matter.
I know. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people watching you right now.
I hope so.
I've been doing this for 2 hours and 24 minutes and 31 seconds.
And you had
Okay,
57.
does that make you happy?
Yeah, it does.
Do you feel like
So, hey,
are you providing?
Hey, hold that thought.
Are you providing a service to the world that is?
Look at this dunce cap.
What's up?
Uh
My name's Two
oh.
Tom on the weekend.
Chili
I'm
keyword.
in the Southside Team Tech to the work beat. I'm just hanging with your homie here,
Smell like urine.
trying to understand who the fuck he is and what he's about.
I'm your daddy.
And you understand that he is not my daddy.
I'm your daddy, bitch.
And he called me a bitch, but normally I wouldn't do anything to him. Right now.
Yeah, you need to back the fuck up.
Excuse me.
I
I'm on your video, bro.
Yeah,
You're
but you
recording
got your
me.
hand in your pocket, dunce cap.
You're insulting me. That's 4th degree assault, fool.
You're an idiot. Look at this guy.
4th degree assault on camera,
Right
live
here.
footage. You got it.
Oh, dude, no, I'm
Is
saying
that freedom of the press?
you brushed into me again.
No, I heard you. I heard what you said. You called me a bitch.
Yeah,
You said that I smell like urine.
yeah, hair lip.
That I'm wearing a fucking dunce cap and I have a hair lip.
Yeah, and you got your hand in your pocket. You better back the
Where's
fuck
yours?
up.
Where's yours?
Look at this.
Where's yours? Where's your hand, dude?
Look at this crazy
Where's your
crackhead
hand,
with the
bro?
hair lip.
Oh my god, your hands
Follow
in
me
your
into
Yo, dog, your hands in your pocket,
This guy's
bro.
following me down the freaking.
Yo, dog, your hands in your pocket.
Look at he's following me
Yo,
down.
dog, your hands in your
empty.
pocket, man.
Oh man, I hope he don't assault me.
You already did assault me.
No, I didn't. You fucking.
You don't know
moron.
what 4th degree assault is, man?
Yeah, it's if I put my dick in your mouth.
Right there. Do you see that? That is a vulgarity of sexual assault now.
You're an idiot.
I've been sexually assaulted. I have been
I'm sure you
assaulted
have.
verbally in the
Was it your
4th
uncle
degree.
No Pockets?
What did you say?
Was it your uncle No Pockets?
I don't know what that means.
You said you were sexually molested.
No, I was sexually assaulted by you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you just said you wanted my dick in your mouth when I'm sitting here questioning what you're doing with the camera, filming people on the side of the street, and you had nothing to say to me except for you asked me what the what the definition of basis is. I was like, is there a basis to your program and what you're doing? So I can understand where you're coming from.
Look at this crazy
And you said-
crackhead
and you
is
said
following me
yes,
all the
for-
way
for
down
the
this
freedom-
dirty
For the
alley.
freedom of press and the
I'm in
freedom
fear for my life
of
right
the
now.
Constitution, that it's like you have fucking probably for days.
Look at this
read-
guy. This is
read the First
crazy.
Amendment over and over.
This
and
is
over again, so
the
you could
trials and
recite it.
tribulation.
But you have
reporter's
nothing
face
else
when
to say
reporting
except
on the
for
homeless crowd.
when I put my dick in your mouth, and I'm a bitch, and I'm a dunce cap,
Right.
like all this shit
Yeah.
is what you said to me
Get my fill light on.
as the press.
Right.
Now, now that this is live and they can understand that you have assaulted me in 2 different ways, I'm offended. Extremely offended. I feel threatened.
I'm offended by your body odor, dude. You smell like
I'm
urine.
offended by your hand. I'm threatened by you.
Look at this guy. He keeps
I feel
blocking
under
my path
attack.
here.
I've been assaulted in 3 different ways.
Shut up and go away.
I feel, dude, don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up and go away.
That's what I'm asking for you to do.
Shut up and go away.
What?
You're an idiot.
There
Go
you
on,
go
keep
again.
it pushing, bitch.
That's 2 more.
Keep it pushing.
Counts of assault.
Keep it pushing and get away from me. You smell like urine.
Can you not film me, please?
No, I'm gonna keep filming you because it's a constitutional right, and you've been look at that. You followed me down that freaking dark alleyway
Did I explain to you why?
and trying to intimidate me
I'm not
into
trying to
relinquishing
intimidate him.
my
I'm not trying
constitutional
to
rights. I'm not.
intimidate him.
I'm not.
asking him why.
I
he's
am not
filming me.
relinquishing
what
my
the basis of
constitutional
his-
rights. Rodriguez versus the United States, 2015.
Okay. I'm glad you.
Rodriguez versus UF. And there we go. He's a chili hound, isn't he? Yeah. It has nothing to do with anything that's taking place here. Nothing. Rodriguez was a traffic stop that had to do with a search dog going around the car.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with what Chili thinks it has to do with either. But
Right.
this guy is obviously. I mean, this is the definition of
Well, he's a true frauditor.
punching down. I mean, hassling homeless people,
Yep.
and then he picked one with who's got. I mean,
He's sharp.
just because you're homeless doesn't mean you're a fucking idiot and a
Ignorant.
loser.
Yes.
You know, and God bless this guy.
Right. Did you catch the first part of it where he defined basis? He actually did a real good job.
Yeah, no, yeah. I listened to the whole thing. He, yeah.
Yeah, and so Hoyt here is doing nothing but deflecting with ignorance.
You got all
Shut
this.
the hell up.
You got all that, dude. I'm asking you what your fucking point is.
Bite me, dunce cap.
What does that mean to you, dude? If you ask me to, you know I
You
have a
smell
right.
like you smell like rotten goat's milk, dude. Get away from
You
me.
understand that?
Wow.
Do you understand that
That
right
if
now
you
you're
asked
stalking me?
to hit you, I would have a right to do so.
Bitch, you put your hands on me, you're gonna be
Why'd
crying.
you call me a bitch?
You're gonna be crying if you punch me in the face.
Why would I do that?
You just said you were going to.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, dunce cap.
That's a misunderstanding. Now you'd have to listen.
You're wearing a dunce cap.
What I said to you is that
Look at this clown.
I'm taking offense to your verbal assault against me.
Shut up and go away. Look at it. I'm
I
walking
feel
away.
like-
Look at this.
Yeah, you will.
I'm walking away and this
Go.
guy's still following me like a little
No,
bitch.
Just go, dude.
Look at this dunce cap.
Please do. Please understand that
Look at this piece
person,
of
if
shit.
anybody is a subscriber to this motherfucker,
This hair lip
understand
loser.
that he is a fucking douchebag.
This hair lip
a
loser.
fucking
You smell like
child molester,
pee-pee.
a
You
fucking
You
goddamn-
smell like urine.
He's a goddamn.
Why did you say you're a child molester?
I
Why do
said
you want
you're
everybody
a
to know
fucking
that?
child molester. I
Why do
said
you want everybody to know that you're a
that
child
you have
molester?
sexual.
Why do you want
assault.
everybody to
All
know that
you
you're
do
a
is
child
repeat
molester?
what the fuck I say,
Why do you want everybody to know you're a child molester? You're a pedophile. That's crazy, man.
and
Wow.
now I've been again sexually assaulted by.
Yeah, I'm sure you have
this
been
man-
sexually assaulted.
What's your name?
Your daddy.
What's your name, dude?
Your daddy.
Why isn't your name on your press badge?
It's your
dude?
daddy. That's my
Daddy.
name.
Hey, your name isn't on your
Another
press badge. That
chili.
is
That's
illegal.
because my name is your daddy.
That's illegal, you fool.
You're a fool.
Do you understand that your name has to be on
Do
your
you
press
understand
badge?
you're a dunce cap?
Not your fucking.
And I've
company?
asked you 5 times to leave me alone. You just followed me down a dark
No,
alley.
dude, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. Why don't you make me? Why don't you fucking make me, bitch boy? You won't do it. You're sackless. You're sackless. You're a bitch. You're my bitch.
But you're the one not giving me your name.
Look at you're my bitch. Now go away.
You're the one not
Pound
giving me your name.
sand. Pound sand.
You're the one not giving me your name.
Hey, you dropped your piece of paper there, crackhead.
Oh no.
Are you picking up a rock? You better not throw that at me, idiot.
Whatever I want to do, man.
No, you better not throw that at me.
Oh,
That'll be assault with a weapon.
What a puss.
so are you the?
He
author
definitely
of
is
your
a
site?
chili follower.
I'm your daddy. That's you.
Okay, I heard you say that, dude. I'm glad you got.
Now
that
that's
out
a
the way.
body camera you're holding. Why is a guy like you holding a body camera? Or you're working for the cops, aren't you? You snitch.
Yeah.
And you're following me. And yep, this is harassment.
Absolutely not. You just spit at me.
No, I didn't. You're
Yeah,
a
you
fucking
did.
moron.
Yeah,
You're
that's
lying
why
at
you
your
just fucking
ass.
spit at me, dude.
You're lying out your
What's that? I
ass.
think that's like 3rd degree assault.
I think you're 5th degree bitch.
Okay, well that's glad. Everyone cares about.
You've
what
been
you
following me,
think. Everyone cares
harassing
about
me.
what you think, man.
and you're making yourself look like
We all
an
care
idiot.
about what you think, dude. Right? You
Shut up and go away,
think you're
bitch
cared
boy.
about so much
Shut up and go
that
away,
you made a
bitch
fucking
boy.
website that says, "Hey,
Shut up
look,
and go
this
away.
is what I think.
Shut up and go
This
away.
is what I think."
You're sackless.
Well, you have assaulted me, and you're gonna be sued, man.
No, I haven't
Not only
assaulted
sued,
shit.
I'm gonna charge you for what the fuck you've been
You're a
doing.
goddamn moron.
He has no name on his press badge.
You're a
He's
bitch.
calling me a moron, an idiot. This is a live feed, right?
It's your daddy's
Right?
feed.
And he's insulting my family. He's insulting me. He has burped on me. He spit at
I'm
me.
not burping on you,
This man has
dumbass.
spit at
Get out of
me.
my way, you fucking
And
idiot.
now he's calling me a
SGV
dumbass idiot.
move.
Isn't reporting any type of fucking news, but is grabbing that camera. And when I've asked him not to fucking film me,
Let's take the little doggy for a walk. Come on, doggy. Come on, doggy.
I have been.
Good little bitch.
And now he's calling me a bitch again.
Look at this guy harassing
Like
me.
there's got to be some kind of law against this.
No, you're
Especially
harassing me.
when his press badge.
I told you to get away from me more than 3 times.
Dude,
That's
I've asked you
harassment
to
by
fucking
law.
Stop filming me.
You're
I'm trying to
harassing
get
me.
a fucking.
Get the fuck away from me
No,
right
dude.
now.
Not till the cops come.
Blow me, dunce cap. You're a fucking moron.
Not till the cops come. You're under citizen's arrest, man.
You're an idiot.
No, you've assaulted me. I'm not an idiot. I know
So I'm
my
under
laws.
citizen's arrest.
Yes.
You
You
can't
need
place
to
me under
sit on-
citizen's
You need to sit on the
arrest.
fucking curb right now.
No, you try to make me sit on the curb,
I
dude.
just did.
You cannot citizen arrest me, dude.
Okay. Well, I say United citizens arrested. I have all rights to fucking understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and wait for the cops to be here while not letting
You're
you
an
out of my
idiot.
fucking sight.
Shut
While you're
up.
sitting here assaulting me verbally and physically by spitting at me.
I never did no such thing. You're
That
an
press
idiot.
badge is illegal. Doesn't have your name on it.
Yeah. So C-Town Press just said 4th degree assault is actually touching him. You're an idiot.
Well,
And that's what he said. He said you're an idiot.
let me correct that.
You're an idiot, dude.
4th degree assault is any verbal, nonverbal, or verbal contact. I don't know. That hurt someone's feelings. I don't know. What is it? It's and you've sexually assaulted me.
No, dude, you're an idiot. Get
sexually
away
harassed
from me. Get away from me.
No, I can't. I'm waiting for everybody.
No. The cop just went by, dude. Go flag him down. I'll wait right here.
Well, wait. You stop. Sit down, boy.
Yeah, you don't tell me what to do.
I just did.
No.
Uh-huh. Sit down, boy. See?
Come on, let's go for a walk, little doggy.
Oh, you already said that one, man.
How did I change the filter? So
Ford,
that's bubbles.
yeah, I know, it's stupid. Who's C-Time Press?
That's a cool filter. You got bubbles all over your head, dude.
Was that good for you?
No, it's actually, I don't like that.
This guy's a 12-year-old.
It's making me dizzy.
You can't just
This is actually a no spin
you
zone.
You can't report the news.
This is a no spin zone. Yeah, go on, little doggy. Get out of here.
You said you were talking.
Leave me alone.
Now you're like inciting.
Leave me alone. No, I told you to leave me alone multiple times.
Well, dude, I'm sure everybody tells you to fucking leave them alone.
Yeah. Well.
What?
I'm glad you followed me. What was that? 3 blocks. Yeah. Come on, doggy. Let's go for a walk.
Well, why were you telling me to leave me alone?
Let's go for a walk, doggy.
Beside me, dude. There you go, boy.
Let's go for a walk, doggy.
You go. I'm coming.
No, get the fuck away from me.
Well, oh, now I'm confused.
You smell like pee.
That's because I pissed.
Yeah, in your britches.
No. In my mind.
Yeah, your mind is a bag full of urine.
Okay. That's true. I'm in. You heard him.
Look, you've got boogers coming out.
What kind?
Hair lip Harold over here.
Well, hold on a sec, dude.
Hair lip Harold.
Does it look better? Hey, babe. You know me. I'm Chris Bang on the Who Belong Day-Walk. This dude that's reporting on me. Come on, dude.
1-2 step. Watch me. 1-2 step.
This dude ain't got it right. You need to keep up with me so I can keep talking, man. You're fucking up my
Scram. Leave me alone.
Hey, everybody.
Shut up and go away. Shut up and go away.
Did you better with no car?
Shut up. Shut up and go away. Your uncle No Pockets sexually harassed you? Is that what he said?
Constitutional First Amendment organization.
Hey, take 2 step back and literally fuck your own face, kid.
That is a sexual assault. You call me a child.
Quoting
You're an idiot. You're
Tropic
making stuff
Thunder
up.
at him.
Say what?
Quoting Tropic Thunder at him.
No.
Lame.
Go away, crackhead.
And now he called me a crackhead.
You've been following me and harassing me. And you calling me names. Someone call you names, kid. Shut up and go away.
Raven Wing, that's my assumption. When I went through his channel, I don't have specific dates, but looking at the videos in sequence and this live stream looks like it was the night before, be a week ago today. And the actual incident took place a week ago tomorrow. And I
Is this the same guy
No, it's a different guy, but I think because he went back to the same location, to the 7-Eleven, I really honestly think he went back there. You know, you can't get in the guy's head, but he returned to the same location the
Who'd
next
want to?
day. So, and this is the guy he had, you know, contact with. So but this is not the guy that got assaulted. No.
So let's
Huh?
just run this down real quick. So far, this guy has obviously been watching a lot of Chili because he's used about 5
10
Chili's, Chili's little catchphrases, and he has the same proclivity for sticking his nose into things and then running away or backing out of, I mean, this guy's just the worst.
Yeah.
He, I mean, the fact that he's doing this, I mean, it's tactically stupid, for one thing, to fuck with people that have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Like, you're really playing with fire in those situations. And secondly, how low of an individual do you have to be to harass and mock homeless people? I mean, how much lower can you get? Well, I guess we know the answer to that. But
that is our Frauditor community.
Man, this is the type of shit that makes me wish I maybe just took a longer break from this kind of crap.
Yeah.
This is horrid.
It is. I thought that this video really, that's why I wanted to get it out there, because, if he gets out, he's going to be pulling this shit off his channel.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, because we'll see here in a minute when he sits before the judge, it will make a little bit more sense.
Shut up and go away, bitch boy.
Because I haven't called him any names.
Shut up and go away. You better back the fuck up.
Dude, I know you're trying to do something.
Yeah, go on, little doggy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
No, you won't. Scram. Get out of here, little doggy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Now go on. Good boy. And don't you ever threaten me, punk.
Oh, yeah, he's 100 feet away. Now start yelling.
What kind of drugs do you prefer? You better not throw that rock at me, idiot. He's got a rock in his hand. Look at that.
You're watching somebody who reports the news, and if you fucking paid attention to anything he's saying I called
Shut
him
up and
names,
go away.
I've done something offensive to him.
Go away and leave me alone.
When I'm just trying to understand where
Go
he's
away
coming
and leave
from,
me
what he's
alone.
doing, and why the fuck he's filming me.
Go away and leave me alone.
He can't explain it, won't explain it. and
Go
he's
away and
saying
leave me alone.
Man, he works for the city, man. He's not,
And it's assaulting me. This man doesn't understand that this dude's called me a bitch.
Go away.
Fake. He told me to suck his
Go
fucking
away.
dick.
I never said none of
And now-
that,
and
you
it's
dumb
filming me
idiot.
with a light.
You're hallucinating. It's
Dude,
called a
you
Phil
have
light,
to understand
dunce
that
cap.
anybody taking up your side,
And he's
Shut up,
alive.
go away,
somebody that
dunce
hasn't-
cap.
doesn't understand
Shut up and go away, dunce
what
cap.
the fuck you're doing.
Go pick your boogers, little boy.
And if anybody on your fucking website can have any type of understanding of what you're fucking
Hey,
doing,
blah, blah, blah.
hope they have
I
the
can't
right
hear
understanding.
you. Blah, blah, blah.
because his version
La
of the
da da
truth is
da.
so fucking far off
La da da dee dum.
that it makes me sick that you
Blah,
would
da,
fucking
blah,
subscribe to
blah.
this fucking
He
lunatic.
lost his paper again. Hey, you lost your paper, buddy. Yeah, see, what would you done if I hadn't been here? I just saved
You
you.
said it was a rock.
Now go
Is
away.
this a fucking rock?
Be quiet and go
Is
away.
this a body cam?
Shut your cock
I'm a
holster and
snitch
go away.
and a crackhead and a bitch?
Shut your cock holster and go away.
Dude, you know what would happen.
Shut your cock holster and go away.
You know what would happen.
Nothing's
right?
going to happen because I'm your daddy, and you
Okay.
don't speak to your daddy that way. You don't speak to daddy that way. Don't ever speak to your daddy that way. You hear me, young man?
Walking away, start yelling louder.
Yep. Chili.
Jesus
And this
Christ,
is why
dude.
chili is so goddamn dangerous. You know what I mean? Just as an example.
Right, because you get morons like this that go practice. I think I said it in the video I made yesterday. Some of the things that Chile and Long Island audits and so on and so forth, some of the things that they put together are applicable to certain specific situations, and they have a bit of a argument in a gray area when it comes to constitutional rights, right? But these people pick up on this stuff and they use it in a blanket form, like Rodriguez versus US, and they don't they
Well,
they,
Chili doesn't understand it either.
well,
He misinterprets
what
all
I'm
of them, and that's. I mean, if look, you have the right to go out and be a dickhead and do all this stuff. Sure, even if we agree on that premise, calling yourself trying to put some sort of accreditation behind your actions, like calling yourself a constitutional law scholar, then that becomes like fraud. You know what I mean? Misrepresentation, and um, it it elevates Chile into it becomes a different thing. You know what I mean?
but
If it's just
just like
Chile
he,
going
he
out and doing, saying I can do this, the Constitution
he's
says
wearing a press badge that he labeled himself
right, and then
Constitutional
that's
Press
the other thing.
Association.
It's like I mean, look, I think the mainstream press sucks. There's very few actual journalists in this country, but but I mean, I consider these guys don't follow the barest essentials of journalistic ethics.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
So, as crappy as CNN or whomever may be,
Yeah, I
at
mean,
least there's a modicum of
we posted that 6 months ago with them against it press, the about the journalist. God damn it, having a brain
the
fart.
ethics standards.
Yeah,
Sure.
ethics standards, right?
Yeah,
Code of ethics.
yeah, and you can argue that, and you can argue that mainstream press doesn't follow the
Right.
lion's share of that
Yeah,
either.
yeah, but
It's not the point.
this
The
is the
point
basement
is
here.
those are credible standards which ideally should be followed in order to produce non-biased, informative, truthful content. You know, um,
Oh, hair lip doesn't fall under that category.
no, yeah, I mean,
Bitch.
this guy is. I mean, he's emotionally
caps.
and mentally stunted. I mean, he cannot. The point you were making about him being completely using this as a blanket. Yeah, he's just repeating things that Chile
Right.
says. So it's like watering it down even further. Chile's bad information gets watered down even further and used in even less applicable manner, if that's possible. So, but that's why it's dangerous for Chile to go around calling himself a constitutional law scholar. Because
exactly.
that ascribes some sort of knowledge and authority that he simply does not have. And let's not forget YouTube is complicit in a lot of this shit too, man.
Oh, you think?
As long as it makes some money, because I remember Skeptic, once he hit the big number that he hit, then they assign you, your own personal YouTube person or whatever, and you get, you get to talk to some of the bigger wigs, and he told them about Chile in his distracted driving videos and how they blatantly violate terms of service, and they were like, yeah, doesn't matter because they have, it's advertisers, and that's the problem with mainstream media as well. You know, they can't. That's why you never see any stories about pharmaceutical industry, because every other goddamn commercial is for some new drug and they're in their hip pocket. You know, they're not going to start.
Advertisers to the mainstream media is like lobbyists to politicians.
Yeah, man. And at this point, just forget doing anything about it. But
all right, this only has a couple minutes to go, and then we'll get on to the next
rant.
I want that guy to get my plate number because he's making up delusional shit as it is.
He's getting out of there in a hurry.
He went dark.
Wow, that's crazy. That is Spokane, Washington, in a nutshell.
There's your story right there.
Yeah.
What a quality piece of journalism, sir.
My goodness, it's crazy, dude. Let's get the gimbal hooked up.
All right, that's enough of this. So,
well, thanks for inviting me, man. That was nauseating.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your day.
No. That's up next in the hopper.
I've got a couple of news presentations.
What's gonna piss me off even more now?
I don't know. I think it'll just kind of help tie together maybe a little bit of my theory that this took place the night before. Maybe not. I don't know. You have to kind of go to his channel and see the sequence of videos for that to hold any water. Okay, so let's just present. This has got all that friggin' advertising on it. And I got to navigate around it. Let's see here.
Doing something constitutionally protected. Drop the rock. Drop the back the up. Back the. He just attacked me. You all did. You all did. Back the up. That's self-defense.
You're watching the moments police say a man shot someone in downtown Spokane while live streaming the whole thing. The accused shooter is behind bars, and the man he shot is in critical condition at the hospital. So, good evening. I'm Morgan Ashley. The suspect is 39-year-old Hoyt Webb. He made his first court appearance today. Webb claims to be an independent journalist. He runs a website called the Kootenai County Press, and throughout his live stream, which was posted to a public YouTube page, he repeatedly says he is a member of the media. Webb says on Friday evening, he was live streaming in downtown Spokane to document how bad the homeless situation is there. A group of people reportedly got upset with him for taking video of them and then started chasing him. Webb claims that's when they started throwing rocks at him, and then he racked his gun in response. The victim's brother spoke on his behalf in court, directing his comments right at Webb.
If he dies, I won't be at every court. I will still be at every court while this is going on. Know that I am here. Burn my face into your brain. I'm not going anywhere.
That is Eric Kessler off camera. He also spoke tonight on camera with Nonstop Local's Demetra Maragos.
That's my brother that just got shot.
Eric Kessler says his brother is 47-year-old Thomas Hatch, who police say was shot by 36-year-old Hoyt Webb in downtown Spokane on Friday.
It's too real. It's too fresh.
Kessler describes his half-brother as a man with a big heart who struggled with addiction and has been homeless for about a year.
More than an addiction, it's more of a disease.
He says he's seen Webb's video, and when he heard this noise, his heart dropped.
And I heard that slide hammer cock back. I stopped the video right there for a second, gained my senses, and Press play again.
Kessler says he believes Webb is calculated
He went down there to bait somebody in to do this.
and had an opportunity to leave.
He had a choice to shut his phone off, turn and walk away. They would have left him alone.
Kessler says he visits his brother frequently and speaks to him while at his bedside. Although he's unable to respond, it brings him some comfort to believe his little brother can hear him.
Fight till you have nothing left. But if you feel you need to go, it's okay.
Webb's bail is set to $75,000, which Kessler says is not enough. But his goal is to ensure justice is served.
It's your evil. You went out seeking your 15 minutes of fame, other than your videos. Now you're getting more than your 15 minutes of fame.
In Spokane, Dimitri Maragos, Nonstop Local.
Yeah, Simon. Thank you for the $4.99. Totally agree. I think that would be a good, solid, bold move on his part or the family's part. It's got to happen sooner or later. It's got to. I mean, we've all been yelling this for a long time. That, you know, I mean,
Yep.
EP just got through saying it. You know, they are complicit to a certain extent. It's funny. It's funny how they'll. No, I don't even want to go there. That's not what this is for.
Well, yeah, and they'll leave stuff up that violates their terms of service, if
And
it's
then
a
turn
copy.
around and strike us for covering their bullshit that they produced.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I think there's another. Some of this may be a little repetitious, but I wanted to cover all of it. So let's see. Let's see what's the title on this one. Make sure I get the right one. I got all this advertising all over the place. It's hard to brother mention. Sure. I think the judge one is the one I want.
I wonder if Chile could be sued if someone could prove that they were
Influenced by his rhetoric.
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
Interesting. Well, we certainly know someone that could put some thought in on that.
Sure. I mean,
that would be a good question to pose. Patrick happens to be listening. Okay, let me see here. Try not to get too much repetition going. Damn it. Where's the video at? No, that's not it.
that's a photo.
That's just a photo, yeah. Oh, there's video attached to this one too. There's the guy.
I saw the gun there. Or is that pepper spray?
I think that's pepper spray. There's his house. That's a beaut, isn't it? That makes you think of the Unabomber living up there in Idaho or whatever. That was in his window. Or is in his window. Okay, hold on here. Let's see if this will carry over to this. Did it switch or do I have to change screens? I'm going to have to stop it. I thought that had a video at the top of it. I think this may be the same thing. I don't know. It's just a different entity, I believe. See what it says. If it is, I'll just stop it. There's one of them where the judge speaks, and I think it's this one. It's almost like the same.
If he dies, I will be at every court. I will still be at every court while this is going on. Know that I am here.
Where's the judge?
Burn my face into your brain. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's the voice of Eric Kessler off camera addressing the man that police believe shot his brother during a live stream this past Friday night. You see the accused gunman here, 36-year-old Hoyt Webb, facing a charge of assault tonight. But as Kessler says, if the victim dies, the charges become more severe. Per court documents, just before the shooting on Friday, Webb was in Spokane live streaming what he called the city's homeless crisis. Hoyt runs a website called Kootenai County Press, and throughout his live stream, which was posted to a public YouTube page, Webb repeatedly said he was a member of the media. Let's Stop Local's Guy Tannenbaum tracking that story for us all day and has this update tonight. Good evening, Guy.
Good evening to you, Sean. It turns out after a closer look at Webb's YouTube channel called Kootenai County Press, it says that he claims to be a credentialed reporter and photographer with the Constitution First Amendment Press Association, which seeks to give credentials to the people mostly free of charge and anonymously to any adult, telling people to beware of legitimate journalists. He live streamed this whole interaction through this corridor in your second division and the shooting on his YouTube page.
All righty, let's do it to it.
This is 36-year-old Hoyt Webb, self-described on his YouTube channel Kootenai County Press as an independent journalist in this live-streamed video from Friday afternoon, claiming he's in Spokane to document how bad the homeless situation is downtown.
Bringing you an up-to-date look on the crises here in Spokane.
About 4 minutes into the video, Webb walks back to his car after a verbal confrontation with someone in the 7-Eleven near 2nd and Division.
I'm pro Second Amendment. I don't have a felony, so I can carry a gun, and I have a concealed firearm permit.
You can see Webb wearing a pistol in his shoulder holster.
Back the up!
Things really start to escalate about 12 minutes in.
I feel threatened!
People start approaching Webb.
Back the up! I'm doing something constitutionally protected!
And you can hear him racking his gun.
Back up! I feel threatened!
More people cross the street yelling at Webb.
Throwing rocks right now, and he's holding a gun!
But as noted in court docs,
this is Spokane, Washington. You're live streaming, buddy.
Webb doesn't retreat.
You better drop that rock! That's assault with a weapon!
It's at this point,
drop that rock!
When you can hear a shot fired.
Drop the
and then another.
Back the
as a big group of people chases him away from the scene and onto Division,
back the
Webb repeatedly yells the shooting was in self-defense.
He just attacked me, you all did! You all did!
However, the documents say you can see the victim in the video with an iced coffee in his left hand and nothing in his right. Court documents say Webb was arrested by arriving officers minutes later without incident.
Mr. Webb, were you present in the court when the court went over the rights?
Yes, I was, Your Honor.
This is Webb making his first court appearance on Monday, facing a first-degree assault charge.
It appears that you specifically went to this particular location for your own entertainment.
Court documents say Webb waived his Miranda rights and spoke with detectives after he was arrested. Webb told investigators he went back to his car to get his pistol instead of leaving the area. The documents say Webb admitted that yelling at people and calling them names, quote, wasn't a mature thing to do. Webb told detectives he fired a warning shot at the ground first and then fired the shot at the victim's torso because he says he was in fear for his life. However, Webb says he regretted being there in the first place and all of the yelling that led up to the shooting.
And at last check, the man who was shot is still in the hospital in critical condition. Webb is being held in the Spokane County Jail on a $75,000 bond. And if he bonds out, he's not allowed within a 2-block radius of Division. In short, this is the corridor where the shooting happened. His next court appearance will be June 25th. Live in downtown Spokane tonight. Guy Tannenbaum, Nonstop Local.
Guy, thank you. Fire.
So there's also an interview with a woman whose back window was shattered. So if he fired 2 shots, one into the ground, the other at the victim, how did her back window get shot out? I thought I had that pulled up here. They had an interview with her. Let's see where it's at. Anyway, interesting. Yeah, the guy's a piece of crap.
Yeah. Man. Well, does this indicate is this going to draw any more attention to frauditing as a whole? Is this just kind of a signpost of things to come?
I know I made mention the other night that a year ago, if you mention First Amendment auditor or use the term frauditor, chances of anybody knowing what the hell you were talking about were slim. And I think more people are aware now than they were a year ago. I think Chili's case definitely broadened that quite a bit. I mean, you know, look at the people that we've seen kind of come into this arena that, you know, have just recently picked up on it. And so, yeah, I mean, anything, something this bad happens, surely it's got to broaden it a little bit, and I hope it continues. I mean, you know, that's all we do is try to expose this shit. I mean, that's the only reason. And when I get away from doing the frauditor stuff, I'm doing drunk driving stuff because I want to expose. I want every 22-year-old nitwit that thinks about getting in her car to go drive think to herself, maybe I better not. I don't want to be all over TikTok and YouTube. I mean, I did that one video where the girl goes, I don't want to be on, you know, TikTok. You don't let this be on TikTok. And the cop goes, I got no control over that. You should have thought of that before you drove, you know. So, you know, exposing is all we can do. And I think we have. I mean, I really think the community, you know, unclean hands and troll and dummy, everybody. I think everybody's played a part in getting that out there. And I think it just has to. I don't think it'll ever be a household frauditor or First Amendment auditor be a household term, but it certainly has drawn attention.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the DMA, I guess, is
yeah, that's what
trouble.
you were saying. That's what you were saying. Okay, see here. I'm going to try to see if I can find that interview real quick. If I can't, I won't spend too much time looking for it. Woman, see her window shot out. Come on, Google, help me out here. Woman. I know there was an interview. I saw parts of it earlier. Judge Lambs. Anyway, well, whatever. Yeah. Man, it's good to see y'all here. Thanks for stopping by on the last minute deal. And I saw you in here earlier. Thanks for stopping by.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass going live tonight, King. Sorry. But that's all right. We got Ram for an afternoon.
Yeah, I kind of told them at the beginning it looked like you were going to, because of Shiz's deal. And
I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I want her to have full. Anybody that was going to go to mine, please go to Shiz's, because I think that's going to be one of the most important conversations we're going to hear.
Another thing that needs more exposure, and this will help a whole bunch.
Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, there was, I mean, Stone Vet and that crew keep pretty good pressure on him. On the daily.
Yes, they do. They keep excellent pressure on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he ain't, you know, like I said, he's going to end up where he's going to end up. I have no doubt of that. But that's why I like Shiz, because I wouldn't want to play chess against her. She waits. I mean, all the stuff you guys know about Kaiser, she's got even more. Trust me, and none of it's good. So, I mean, she knows when to drop things. That's why I say, whatever you may think of her personally, or whatever you may think, of any of us personally, there are facts to back these things up. So, feel how you want about it, but and she trades in fact. As far as my involvement with her with this Kaiser stuff, goes, I consider her to be unimpeachable, because she is actually doing journalism.
Yes.
She's contacting people, sources, getting paperwork, getting records,
research.
Research. So there it is.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah, I thought I found it, but let's see. Spokane, Washington, Karen tried to. Anyway, you'll have to take my word on it. There was a lady that had her daughter in the car, and her back window got shot out. It may be on this story. I think it was on the tail end of one of the news stories. Anyway, all right. Well,
is that?
That's pretty much all we got on that.
Well, I'm gonna get back to my fried taters then.
Your fried taters, and
put me a little mustard on them.
Did we post? Yep. Linda posted it. So let me get over on my other browser here and let me pin that, Linda, and I'll pin that up at the top so that the few people that are here can. Where to go? I know I saw her put Shiz's stuff up there. Oh, it must be back further. Okay. Go back. Yeah. Well, maybe I won't. Where is it? Frauditor Roundup, Big Bag Patrol. Oh, hey, Roundup. Are you still here? Sorry, I didn't have the chat open. I see where you were in here. It says the control. I emailed you both the screenshot of posting free chili in my comments. I'll be damned. Okay.
So, yeah, congratulations to you, by the way. They're Frauditor Roundup for sticking to your metaphorical guns there, buddy.
Yep.
Unlike some others we could mention, you actually have some gumption and a nutsack. So good for you.
Yes, and don't be a stranger, man. Come by anytime. I haven't been over to your channel. In probably a week or so, but I've been watching. You got good stuff. He does good videos. I don't know why I can't find this on this other browser. I see it right here. I just can't pin it from StreamYard. I saw where Linda posted Shiz's info at 5:03. I don't know why I can't find it on this browser. There it is. Okay, there we go. It's just now rolling around. There's a big delay in there. Wow. That's why I couldn't find it. It's just now getting to me. There, I finally got it pinned to the top. There we go.
I feel like we should chip in for a trophy for you.
I love you too, brother. Yeah, I definitely don't want to miss that tonight. That's going to be some good stuff. Let's see what Patrick, 100% pro Second Amendment. I'm CCW concealed carry. Me too. And I'm in an open carry state to boot. It's not
Yeah, man. I
constitutional
I don't really.
and try to defend it. Yeah, here I've said this before. When I went into law enforcement, it was in the 80s, and we were literally, if we had to write a report, if we unholstered, it better have a good report with it, because you did not pull it unless your intent was to use it, and you only used it for one thing and one thing only. Not shooting dogs off porches, not scaring somebody or anything. One thing and one thing only. And 3 years and 9 months, 9.5 months that I was a deputy sheriff. It came out of my holster a handful of times. And one time only because I was told to. My boss was in there and he said, you draw down on this guy and you hold him there. I wasn't planning on using it unless the guy tried something. But yeah, no, yeah, it's a whole different culture. Guns of, well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, I mean, look, guns are like cars. They're like anything. It's whose hands that they're in. It's problematic.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people. That is true.
Now, do I wish there were more stringent guidelines so that like you have to prove that you're responsible enough to use one, so that, like, for instance, this meatball couldn't get one? Sure, but whatever. I think the same thing about automobiles, though. I think driver's tests should be much stricter.
Let me look at my inbox here real quick and see if I can see he's I don't see it. Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Let me see what. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. CFAPA 2 months ago. Free Chili de Castro. Delete laws. Yeah. That's coming from Hoyt. What a chump.
What are we talking about?
Oh, Frauditor Roundup just sent me he posted on his probably on his community tab. Hoyt did. It says at CFAPA free Chili de Castro.
I see. Yeah, I see. I got you.
I think he sent you an email also.
He's proven that. Yeah. Well,
Right.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It'd be interesting to ask Chili about this guy. Of course, you wouldn't get a straight answer, but
so I dropped Andre Sloan a note letting him know that I was going live today. I know he works nights, and I just said, if you're around, great, you're more than welcome to pop by. And Andre just sent me an email back, said I made a video questioning if he ever should have had a pistol license, let alone a pistol. So maybe there is some question as to whether or not he should have been. So
yeah,
maybe
he's clearly not.
Yeah, Andre's looking into it, so maybe he has. Maybe there is something there. We'll find out.
Maybe.
So check out Andre Sloan for sure.
Congratulate him on his retirement.
Absolutely, he's got to be ready for that. Guys put in a lot of years. That's a tough sport. Sure is. Yes, congratulations,
No doubt.
Andre. Yeah, I dropped Stephen a note too, but I think he was on the road or doing something. So, because I know Stephen will have a lot to say about this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right. Well.
All right, kids. Sorry, I can't see it. I'm on my phone right now, so I can't see nothing.
Well, let's see. Draco.
Wait, maybe I can. Hold on.
Let's see. Looks like 20 or 30 have dropped out. Of course, we're fading out here, so there's not much more to talk about on this. I just wanted to get it out there. I appreciate everybody stopping by. This, for you other creators out there, man, get it out there. It's all about exposure. Just, you know, I talk to people all the time. They'll say, "Hey, if you've seen such and such channel," and most of the time I'm like, yeah, I've seen it. God, I just discovered it. Good stuff. Yeah, man. Keep checking
Yeah,
it
man.
out.
If anything has a chance of going viral outside of this little bubble on YouTube, it'd be something like this, because, you know,
Yeah.
people in general, we don't like to see homeless people getting picked on.
No, and
for
you know,
one, and secondly,
you know,
just exaggerated response and shooting the guy.
Yep.
And
A lot of really good, solid human beings that some have chose to be homeless. Some are homeless because of circumstance. Some are homeless because of addiction. Some are homeless there's all sorts of reasons, but they're not just because they're homeless.
people view them as subhuman.
Yeah.
Well, clearly
Well, this guy
asshole
did. Yeah, this asshole did. For sure. Yeah, what a horse's ass. And okay, Draco, without me opening up my email, are you saying yep to what I ask you? Because if your answer is yes, I'll just do it now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. What is it? Dun, 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 dun,
You get a copyright strike from Merv Griffin.
Merv.
A lot of people don't know Merv Griffin. Well, probably I guess our audience probably a little on the older side, so you probably all know who Merv Griffin is, but anybody younger than 40 or 50, and he was like he was the biggest. Well, he was a huge television producer. Didn't he have he was also the elevator killer in The Man with Two Brains, if any of you get that reference. But do you have a talk show? Or there's a lot of dudes that kind of look like him, like Donahue, and a kind of older white guy with the white kind of bowl cut. But he wrote the theme song to Jeopardy, called the Think Music. He wrote that, so I think he may have written some other stuff too. But actually, here in LA, there's a memorial, a cemetery that there's a lot of famous people are buried at. And Merv Griffin's headstone, there's quite a few humorous ones. The same cemetery has like Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Rodney Dangerfield, Merv Griffin, and there's some quite humorous tombstones. Jack Lemmon's just says Jack Lemmon in ... It's just great, which was pretty funny. And Merv Griffin's says, I will not be back after these messages. And Dangerfield's, I believe, says, there goes the neighborhood, or something like that. It's good to have a sense of humor in death.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you here, Roundup. Thanks for stopping by, and do get in touch. Stay in touch. Love to have you come jump on a live stream with us sometime. If you've got something you'd like to feature on the live stream, talk to us. I mean, I would love to help you get your channel built up more and more and more.
For sure.
And again, I ditto to what DP said. I commend you for sticking to your guns. And I like the way you handled it too. You were as graceful as anyone could be under the circumstance. So I think that was appreciated by those that I personally don't think he deserves it, but I understand. I get it. So you did a wonderful job in your departure.
Way more diplomatic than me.
Yeah, this is true. And okay, so Diamond Draco now has a wrench. I had talked to
Oh shit.
I had well
I gotta go.
She was commending, and she was just commending you. She was just talking highly of you behind the scenes. So
Well, that'll
Linda,
learn you.
sometimes when we have a big live stream going, it's a lot for Linda to keep up on, because Linda truly is a moderator. She doesn't hang out in the Frauditor arena that much. She's busy in she has interests in other arenas, but she handles the chat well, and she does what a moderator should do. And that's,
Moderate.
Yep, moderate. And so it's not like a trophy case for her or anything like that. And yeah, it's interesting that how some of them take the whole wrench thing. But I know that Diamond Draco's solid, sincere. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate everything that I've read, and she's been coming over here quite a bit. And it was actually Linda's idea, because ultimately I'm not going to do anybody or give anybody one that Linda doesn't agree with. Donnie, whatever, made a mistake that night because I didn't have my glasses on. But so somebody got to be a moderator for a night that we didn't even know, or I didn't even know. But that's okay. I take it. I look at it differently. We have 4 moderators, and they can't always be here, so been busy lately, but I'll keep in touch. Yeah, do that, buddy. Would love to hear from you. I'd love to collaborate with you on something, and I'm sure DP feels the same way. So, and let's see, what is it? 5:20. Yep. Well, we'll call it a day. Thanks for coming by, and anybody out there that's got any has a channel or any influence on creators, I think this story needs to be just pounded into the ground, because it does have the potential. I'm going to make a short or two and try to get those out there. It has the potential to reach a lot of people. And, the shorts are interesting. Everybody always told me, don't waste your time on them. Well, I looked into it a little bit, and I told DP this. I made a few shorts, and when I did like 5 or 6 shorts on chili, I have one of them that's almost to 1 million views. 700 and some thousand views on one of the chili shorts. That's insane. And it did it off the YouTube platform. It kind of got spread through Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, and kind of made its way around. But that's what you want. Those are the people we want to reach. So I think if this subject, this Hoyt dipshit, we expose as much as we possibly can, we might just stand a chance of reaching out to more and more and more and more. Because
I think the chili connection cannot be overstated enough either. I think that needs to be emphasized.
Yeah, we're not stopping on it. As a matter of fact, we got a court date coming up in a month. So,
wait, no, I mean associating this guy with
this guy with chili. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean clearly he watches him and takes him at his word.
I think that was Roundup's point. Yep. I think.
Yeah. When he sent that over, yeah, absolutely. I appreciated that. Yeah, I think that is a connection that can and should be made. I mean, on the one hand, you got to be careful. You can't blame. Then they were trying to blame '80s metal on everything. Try to blame Ozzy Osbourne for, you know what I'm saying?
For headless bats.
No.
I've
He
died
got
with
he got
John
sued, because they said some kid offed himself, and they said that
Right.
his music was contributing. This is a little different because because Chili is labeling himself as an expert, as somebody who knows what he's talking about, and so forth.
Constitutional law scholar should be attached to every video made from here on out about frauditors.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bring the fraud bullshit. Yep, Yvonne. Absolutely right. Daniel Warmus. Yeah, that's a good point, because that really, people became more and more aware after that about the whole frauditor genre on YouTube. It did open up a lot of eyes.
What's that?
Daniel Warmus, the Capitol buildings, when on the January 6th deal at the Capitol building, when Warmus got arrested and then he rolled over and snitched for the FBI because he had a YouTube channel. He was labeled as a frauditor. This guy has a video, and I'll do it on the next live stream. I'll have it ready to go. If his library is still up, I may get over there and see if I can do some downloading in the middle of the night, see if it goes a little bit better. But he's got a compilation of like his heroes using pepper spray. One of them is Warmus, one of his earlier videos where he pepper sprayed a guy in the streets. But yeah, this guy is influenced by all those idiots. And again, I hate to beat JC down so much there in the Ozarks, but it's guys like him that are dangerous. And that's this guy right here. He's just like JC, News Now or whatever over in the Ozarks. He takes this information, misconstrues it, has no idea what he's talking about. And he's also scary. He's a little strange. Yep, auditing Erie County.
Well, anybody who worships people that use pepper spray, that tells you what kind of a man they are.
Yep.
Right off the bat. But yeah, so those kind of people are ballless sacks of shit, like Amagansett Press and whomever. Who was the Riverside? Who was the guy who sprayed the person? Yeah,
SGV, Riverside Accountability.
So and people like Chili, they're just weenies at heart. But the problem is, they're all out to prove something. So push comes to shove. Well, you saw it with this guy. He's willing to pop somebody to make himself feel safe. And this is the same guys who cry about officer safety, but he's willing to shoot somebody, a homeless person. He couldn't defend himself against a defenseless person.
Yeah, I read in one of the articles today that he claimed that when he got out of his car and started to walk across the street, that he saw somebody holding a machete. And that was the reason he went back to arm himself. But the guy he shot had an iced coffee and nothing. He was doing a dance toward him, probably yelling at him. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I have not seen a bigger one in a while.
Can't often with you know I feel threatened by the soda. Trail painter. That's up to you, pal.
What happened?
It's a comment coming up. Trail painter just made. It'll be up in a second. I get them much quicker on StreamYard. There's a delay. It should be coming up here.
Well, I'm looking at it in StreamYard. And, put it up on the screen if you can.
It's about to go away. There we go.
There we go.
Diamond Draco says I'm mixed on Rittenhouse, but the car dealer did ask him to be there, and he was chased down. So yeah, that was I was kind of mixed on that too. But you're right, he was kind of asked to help.
Who? What now?
Kyle Rittenhouse. That was a kind of a different situation. I mean, there's nothing like this here.
Yeah, that kid, he's just a dickless little.
Yeah,
like all these guys, man.
He's a little military wannabe.
That's the problem. These guys think they're all Rambo.
Right. All right. I think we pretty well beat this horse as much as we can. Everybody make it over to Shiz's live stream at 7:30 Central tonight. She's going to interview Donald Cameron's daughter. It ought to be top notch. And I'm really excited about going over there and watching this. And then we'll be back Tuesday night, 8:00, and hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed that DP continues to feel better and he gets back going next. He was doing Thursday night, so hopefully next Thursday night he'll have some. Maybe we can get some more insight on this particular thing, and I'm sure Chili will have a call. Chili's calls are kind of slowed down, coming in like they were. I haven't looked yet today, but I looked last night and there wasn't anything. So, all right, DP, any last words?
Yeah. You put me on the spot here.
Good luck, mother.
Trying to think. Nah.
Yes, Saban, I did receive it. Sorry, I busy afternoon. I hadn't had time to look at it. But I will. And I'll do that. Matter of fact, I'll do it before I even get up once we sign off. Because once I get away from the computer tonight, I think until 7:30, I'm going to stay away for a couple hours. Make sure that my wheels still turn. Been sitting on my ass so long. I don't know if my legs will even work. All right, Raven, Diamond Dave, Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Whoever's left, Rajara. Hey, Rajara. And Richard Junk. Hey, I hope you judge. Yeah. Oh man, wouldn't that be great if this thing? There's no way this guy could let this go to trial. He would just be no attorney in the world would allow. Well, unless he could file motions to keep, his content out. But I don't think he can because the way that judge said, you went out there for your own entertainment, right out of the judge's mouth. It kind of sounded like Zimmerman, didn't it?
Yeah, maybe he's got the same courtroom instincts as Chili too. Maybe he's gonna think he can defend himself.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? It'd be hilarious. I'd love it.
It'd be something.
Yeah, Vaughn. Somebody else mentioned that earlier. I think maybe it was Draco made mention about harassing homeless people. I thought of Reagan Benson too earlier when I was covering all this.
Yeah, dude, that's about as low as you can get. I mean, that's in the same thing as like kicking animals and shit, man. That just is like you can't. I mean, how much more down can you punch? I mean, just those people have enough problems, and then you got to come along just to assert yourself. Because you're so fucking pathetic.
So
sad.
I after doing my video on the border thing, we have being right next door to Texas, and where I live is what they call the I-44 corridor, which is the old Route 66. So anybody that's traveling to the northeast, I-44 is pretty much the way to get there. So it's always been pretty well known. It and I-40 that goes through Arkansas. Of course, they don't want to drive through Arkansas anymore. Those guys have learned to stay out of Arkansas. Arkansas will roll their asses over and take everything they have. But yeah, apparently there's been just a huge influx of fentanyl has come in, and apparently really nasty stuff. There's been a upswing in ODs and stuff, and it's kind of got my attention. I sure hope we can get a handle on it. It's the last thing we need is more of that garbage in our streets. Anyway, I may do another video on something like that too, just because it's another thing that needs to continually be reminding society that it's a problem. Problem is there's real no good fix for it. I don't think, anyway. Without taking the Green Beret approach and putting some of those new C-130s up in the air and just taking China off the pictures.
Oh my.
Oh my. Well, people used to talk like that back then. Well, why don't we just blow them up? Just end it all right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was that easy, then the world would already be over, and we'd
Soon enough, my friend.
Soon enough, my friend.
Worry
Yes,
about
I know.
that. We live on a ticking time bomb.
Yep.
So,
all right.
in the words of Warren Zevon, the late great Warren Zevon, enjoy every sandwich.
What song did he say that in?
No, he didn't say that in a song.
Oh, it was a quote?
It was
Okay.
a quote. See,
Okay.
Warren Zevon, if you don't know, his most famous song is undoubtedly Werewolves of London.
Werewolves of London, yeah.
Werewolves of London. Yeah, okay. So he used to fill in for Paul Schaefer on the David Letterman show.
Oh, that's
band
right.
leader.
That's right.
And they loved him, and he knew he got cancer, and he knew he was dying. And it was just a matter of time. So Dave had him on to do a couple songs, and sat him down and talked to him too, and asked him what his thoughts were, knowing that, time was short and everything, and asked if he had any advice for people. And he said, well, enjoy every sandwich, because you never know when your last sandwich will be.
Yep, every sandwich.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah, you can look that video up on YouTube. It's quite touching.
Yeah, I forgot about him filling in for Schaefer on occasion. Yeah. There was a time I didn't miss Letterman. I just watched every night. So
yep.
Back in the day, you gotta love old Paul Schaefer. You're right. Gotta love him. The guy is humble too. I mean, he's responsible for so many musicians and so much music out there. You start reading and look at his name attached to things, you go, I didn't know Schaefer did that. Or Schaefer.
He wrote a song. As much money as he probably made off of being the Letterman band leader, and he was also a band leader at Saturday Night Live. He was actually the musical director of the Blues Brothers,
right,
before Belushi got upset at him because he went to work on Gilda Radner's show that he was already committed to. Instead of doing the Blues Brothers movie, he kicked Paul Schaefer out of the Blues Brothers right before they did the movie. So Schaefer wasn't in the movie, but then he ended up being in the touring band later. So where was I going with that? Help me out. Paul Schaefer. He the song he wrote, a lot of people don't know. I didn't even know till recently. He wrote It's Raining Men. You know that song?
I'm looking right now.
Hallelujah, it's raining men. The big gay disco song. Yeah, he if you look at IMDb and how many times that is used in things. And mind you, he gets paid every time it gets played anywhere like that or used in anything. It's astounding.
There's a video on YouTube. The Weather Girls.
That's got to be in the top percentile of licensed songs of all time, man. I guarantee you made more money off of that.
The YouTube video has 92.8 million views.
Yeah, that's more than Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is one of the most best songs of all time and one of the most popular. It has 83 million, which is an amazing number. Sad to say, I bet you if you went and looked at some Taylor Swift songs or something like that, they'd be up there too.
Right.
But yeah, it's
well, Taylor Swift's a product of the internet too, so
yeah, the younger generation, they're gonna be given hundreds of millions.
They have
that shit. But
Jerry Halliwell has 29.6 million views doing it. The Weather Girls have 74.9 million. So
and Schaefer gets a cut of all that because he's the writer.
And it says the Weather Girls were the original recording. And did the Pointer Sisters do it? Yes, I guess Pointer Sisters did it too. Huh. That's interesting because I saw the Pointer Sisters in concert a couple times, and I don't think they ever did it live that I can remember. And it does say, yes, Paul Schaefer co-wrote It's Raining Men with the late Paul Javara.
Right.
And it says it would go on to reach #1 on the Billboard Dance Club Songs chart and earn a 1983 Grammy nomination for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal. Yep.
So,
big time.
so I should amend that. I don't know what cut he has of
that.
But it doesn't have to be a 50-50 split. They could actually have some different arrangement, but I guarantee you he's done well by that song.
Oh, yeah.
Very well.
Looks like it, huh?
Yeah, even if he has 10% of the...
I wouldn't turn it down, would you?
Nope.
Linda H. Taylor Swift can carry a tune in a bucket. Her auto tone get the awards.
Yeah, don't even get me started on.
Yeah. That's all right. It's fairly wholesome, and I'm happy with that. And I do like the fact that she fired back at Kardashian. I love that. So okay.
You can put them all in a raft and send them all out to sea, as far as I'm concerned.
We were bailing out here about 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I kind of.
Well, it's good to have
really bad at that.
I know, but it's good to have you back and feeling better.
What we're doing is we're just weeding it out for the real hardcore fans.
There you go. We're down to 40.
We meant to do that. It's deliberate.
The chat screen's almost all blue right now, so that tells you something. We're either watching Wrangler's channel chat, or we weeded out the bushes. I think we weeded out the bushes. Rajar's still hanging.
All right, now that everybody else is gone, I'd like to speak to you all for a moment about my fundamentalist dogma.
Okay.
A reckoning is coming, my friends.
A reckoning is coming. Your fundamentalist dogma.
Exactly.
I love you, man.
All right.
Isn't that fun? All right, everybody have some dinner or something, but don't miss Shiz tonight. It's
Please.
At least worth tuning into. I'm sure it's going to be worth sticking around for, but definitely check it out. It's again, this is something I'm hoping that it gets widespread exposure. I had never done Facebook in my life, and I created a Facebook page just for that reason, just for being able to put stuff out there to try to get it out further. So, and somebody told me that I could live stream. When we live stream, I could tie it to the Facebook page too. I wasn't aware of that. I think I was kind of aware of that because I think Mike used to do that up in what's his name, Takedown. I think he used to do that. But learned a little something about Linda standing on her principles. Principles. Say that real fast a bunch of times. With a Purple Heart.
Prince. Oh, Prince was one
the
of
bomb.
a kind.
Yep.
Yeah,
one of my favorites was My Guitar Gently Sweeps when they were doing it. Was either, I think it was a tribute.
Holy cow, yeah, with Tom Petty and that. Yeah, if you guys want to watch a really transcendent performance, go watch that.
Yes. Oh, he even did the James Brown gig where, they caught him.
They caught him what?
Where he passes out, and they caught him and put the coat on him.
Yeah.
The whole James Brown gig.
They actually, James Brown, Paul Schaefer said he was undoubtedly the best musical guest they had on. And James Brown actually did a bit where he did that to Paul. Paul was singing something and James Brown came out and put the cape on him, and all the whole thing. It was really funny. But James Brown, I believe, is the most important overall musician in the of this. Well, as far as influence, without James Brown, you don't have Prince, you don't have P-Funk, you don't have Michael Jackson, or a lot of elements of those. So I think James Brown is like the king, personally.
Well, in our generation, for sure.
Yeah, that was what I was.
Yeah.
For as far as modern funk music is good, and hip hop, I mean, it's like the most sampled guy in hip hop for sure. But P-Funk came right out of, because Bootsy and however they were like 19 years old or whatever, James Brown fired the Famous Flames, his band, and then just recruited these kids from, where were they, Minneapolis? Were they from? Detroit? Fuck, I forget where they were from. But anyway, they just like, you're my band now. And then they like threw him in the studio and off they went. But it was like trial by fire.
When that just made me think of B.B. King. When B.B. King came here and played years ago, as soon as he got to town, what he would do was he put feelers out for local musicians. He didn't even take a band with him.
Oh yeah, a lot of guys did that.
Yeah, he would just hire locals and say, "Okay, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do." And of course, small town band guys are, oh man, I got to play with B.B. King. It's a big deal for them.
Yeah.
But they also said he was a real asshole. So,
really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I never heard that. I hope that's not true.
Well,
but
it could have been in his drinking days too. This was 45 years ago.
Well, he was, when he seemed to, he had a more regular band when I saw him. It was clearly a touring band. He had a horn section and everything. But it was, wow, what a show! I really was glad I got to see that live. So John Lee Hooker too, and he just had a bunch of, I don't know. They were all younger, obviously, because John Lee Hooker was like 100 years old. But, there's guys that would back him up. I don't know if he had them in different regions. You know what I mean? I don't know how much.
John Lee Hooker always seemed, and I saw him twice, it seemed like he had a good time when he was up there. He always enjoyed himself. And he would yield his play to somebody to give him an opportunity to do little solos and stuff.
Oh, yeah, he was
really likable.
He was amazing. Yeah, actually, I was living in San Diego, and we'd go out to these, quote
On the
unquote,
USS what?
No, I wasn't. In the
No, I'm
Navy. I wasn't in
joking.
the Navy at that
It was a
point.
joke, dude.
This
It was
is
a
I
joke.
moved back to San Diego briefly, but it's quote unquote blues bars around, mostly older white dudes, but and they'd have open mics, blues jams and stuff. And you used to go down there because good practice, playing in front of people for one thing. But we're in there. It was during that. It was some sort of jazz blues festival or something that John Lee Hooker was playing at down there. And then lo and behold, his backing band walked in. I recognized him because I'd seen him playing with him earlier. And I was like, hey, guys, I seen you earlier. It was a great show. Cool. And then I was like, are you guys wanting to sit in and stuff? And the guy was like, yeah, we thought we might check it out. And said, all right, well, I'll go talk to the guy, because I'd been going there for a little bit. So he at least sort of knew who I was. And I go to tell him, hey, John Lee Hooker's band just walked in. Should let him sit in. And he's like, yeah, we'll see if we get around to it, maybe. I was just like, what? I was like, I'll give up my spot right now. I mean, are you kidding? Like, when I worked at the comedy club, the rule was if Dangerfield came in or Seinfeld or anybody, you asked them as a courtesy, do you want to go up? It's just a respect thing,
Oh, Dangerfield did get respect then, huh?
Well, maybe not
a little bit from DP.
But I did see him. He did go on one time, which was pretty interesting, seeing that. But at any rate, this guy I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I left and I never went back to that bar ever again. What a fucking idiot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do this. Got to get out. I've got to get something to eat and do a few things and return a couple of phone calls and so on and so forth. Unless you want to stay on and entertain, DP.
No.
Oh, I know what I remember now about that video when Hoyt started doing that belching thing.
Yeah,
that was a SGV deal he used to do when people would get close to know him. He'd do that belching stuff. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
This guy's
just another incident to show that how influenced the moron like that is.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna put an outro on. I'll do the throw them out thing go, and we'll just weed out and till Tuesday night. We're going to call this one over
and out.
You are a tyrant.
I've been called worse.
You're a tyrant. You go home and kick your wife too?
You know what?
Ow! What are you doing? Ow!
No, don't try to grab it. Dude, look, after I'm out of here, look, let's go looking. Dude, stop! Give it a sip. I'm not resisting. Come here, close. Hey! Put your hands on me. Let's go.
Oh, what an assault. Don't do it, bro.
Sir, leave the premises.
You want to lose your job. Guys!
Going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using...
Oh! Oh!
Wow.
That's why I tell you what, I fit right in. If I talk like that, I tell you some bitch. Right? But they think I smoke meth because I ain't got no teeth to the front.
Just so you guys know, he's big. I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know. But typically, I'm physically bigger than everybody around. Hey, we just met. Can you go ahead and get on the wall, spread your butt cheeks for me?